What is that flying, man?
We don't have time for football today. We've got multiple UFO sightings and we're going to get to it. Videos coming in from Canada and San Clemente along with Oregon. Let's just get to it right now. All right, we had to mute the video due to some colorful language.
Can't zoom in anymore. I can see it better with real eyes. Looks like a tree. It's like a pine tree. It's going down. It doesn't look far.
This video was captured by a bunch of animals. He's got his YouTube channel. He posted it up a few days ago. We got permission to share it with you. The link is below so you could watch the original yourself. But let's get to it right now. What are we looking at? Captured in Milton, Ontario, Canada. Is this some kind of, dare I say it, humanoid in the sky? Or something else? I got Brett here and I want to get his opinion along with yours. Leave the comments below. What is going on in the skies? Yeah, I'm looking at the surrounding environment. Things seems to be actually fairly calm. I don't see any trees moving. I could tell it's very cold over there. And at the end of this video, you see this thing kind of have an idea of where it wants to go. It moves fairly fast right there at the end and it seems to want to touch down somewhere. What is this thing? All right, I'm wondering if it's some kind of drone possibly, or maybe a balloon's just floating across, but it doesn't make any sense. It seems quite large. I'm kind of trying to get the scale of this thing, and it might be the size of a small vehicle. You're right, Brett. It does seem that the trajectory it's on seems like there's a coordination behind it. Something is flying this thing. Is it something controlled from the ground? The person that shot this, he basically states that he doesn't hear anything. It's definitely cold out there. You would have thought you would hear some propeller blades. Drones are kind of loud. You could hear them from a distance, but this thing's large. So whatever it is, I don't think it's a helicopter. I don't think it's a trash bag floating in the wind. This thing seems like it could be a humanoid type ET craft. I also like the way he zooms in and out. To get perspective, we see that basically, we could roll out CGI on this. This is a legit video, and let me tell you, they're getting hard to discern nowadays. But this one, I could pretty much say, is 100% genuine. And what we're looking at is a genuine UFO. We can't explain what it is. And I invite you to give us your opinions. What do you think? Happened over Ontario, Canada this past week. Again, thanks to a bunch of animals for submitting their video to us, and the link is below. Take a look at it. Now, let's get to this one. Coming in from Oregon, a strange, bright UFO object in the skies. Watch this. Again, we had to lower the volume. There was some music in the background that could have been some kind of copyright issue, so we had to mute it, unfortunately. But right now, we're looking at this video of some bright object. We're not exactly sure what it is we're looking at, but right now, it seems like a UFO, and it's very bright. I don't know, Brent, what's your thoughts here? Yeah, that thing's huge, whatever it is. You can see it's at some distance. I'm noticing these two kind of like, it looks like it could be propulsion on both sides of this shiny object. It almost seems to dissipate of some sort of gases of some sort. What are we looking at? I know we had the eclipse. I'm gonna speculate last week sometime, and I'm looking at this. Could this be the end of the lunar eclipse, some sort of peak end of it when it shined the most brightest at its point? But I'm trying to corroborate the hours between Oregon and the time it took place up there. I think it was dark at this time. This looks like it's more in a dusk moment. So Are we looking at the eclipse, the moon eclipse, or is this something otherworldly? I do like the way it disappears into those clouds. It seems like there's some sort of propulsion moving this. Yeah, when we first saw this video, we were looking at it and kind of scratching our heads going, what could this possibly be? Some kind of blimp lit up? Maybe some kind of firework display? Again, it slowly rises into the dark clouds, and you can kind of see some wisp of gases on either left and right side of the object, kind of near the tail end of it, streaming something. I'm not exactly sure. Again, could this be the propulsion system? Could this be some kind of new military design of a UFO that we're looking at, like something we've never seen before? I want to get your thoughts. Or could it be a simple eclipse? We're trying to collaborate the dates and see if they match up comparatively to the eclipse that happened, or did this happen after the eclipse? What is it? I'm not exactly sure, but that's why we're posting it right now on Third Phase of Moon, letting you guys decide. Now, let's get to this next one. Coming in from San Clemente, a large cigar-shaped object hovering over the Pacific Ocean. What are we looking at? Listen to this. Coming in from Smash Tube Dudes. He has some interesting commentary. Listen.
And this craft is, I don't know. I mean, it kind of looks like a blimp, but kind of doesn't. And seems like it's moving fairly slowly. But it is out over the water quite a ways. And I mean, it's flying slower than a normal airplane. It's low somewhat.
He's actually doing a pretty good job at zooming in, keeping a steady hand comparatively as best he possibly can. And it does seem like there's something large out there.
Get this. It's a trip. Let's see.
I'm not sure. Could this be a blimp?
Just so happens. Yeah, you can see. And of course, my camera won't really focus too well. You can kind of see San Clemente Island out there in the back. And this craft flying through the air, which I don't know what it is, but yeah, you can see it cruising across. I mean, I've seen plenty of blimps in my lifetime. It doesn't really look like a blimp, but can't completely rule it out. But man, I wish I could get better video of this, because it's definitely a trippy craft. And yeah, so
this large object, whatever it is, in the sky over San Clemente seems very symmetrical. Usually a blimp has some kind of shapes that differ from one end to the other, but this is symmetrical all the way through its horizontal design here. And what exactly we're looking at could be metallic. This thing looks massive. Maybe the size of half a football field. We've heard of large UFOs exiting and entering the Pacific Ocean. Is there maybe some kind of underwater military base releasing UFOs out there? We have thousands of sightings from the coast off San Clemente every year. Exactly what's going on below the ocean over there is still a mystery, but right now we're trying to figure out exactly what this object is. And what do you think, Brent?
Yeah, take a look at that. That thing's huge. It looks like your classic flying saucer, that's for sure. If I saw this, I'd film this. Smash Tube Dudes, great job on it. What I'm looking at first I thought it could have been maybe a banner being pulled by a small Cessna, but then I'm thinking to myself, this thing's moving too slow. It just like hovers there and just creeps to the left over there. So again, could it be a Goodyear blimp? And let's just say if it is, it's over the ocean. What in the world would it be doing out there? I did a little research, and I know there was a PGA golf game I think 60 miles away from this place, San Clemente, and they did have a Goodyear blimp over there. Could this be the blimp going from transportation from San Clemente to the PGA Tour? I'm not sure, but whatever we're looking at, it's compelling.
Yeah, exactly, Brett. 60 miles. I think it was in San Diego to San Clemente that a blimp would traverse that far away over the Pacific Ocean. Doesn't really much make sense. And I think the blimp was actually at the PGA Tour during this event, so it could rule out 60 miles would be impossible for this man to capture it above his rooftop in San Clemente all the way to San Diego. It's just out of the question. So whatever it is, two different places, one object confirmed a blimp and another object over San Clemente. We don't know exactly what it is. We want to thank everybody for joining us right here at Third Phase Moon. Again, leave your comments below. We want to hear your opinions. It's really important to us. And if you've captured anything amazing out there, you know where to submit it right here at Third Phase Moon. Keep your eyes on the skies, everybody. We're not alone. Blake Cousins. We'll see you again next time.